called My Happy Marriage, I'm really wondering, where is the happiness? When are we gonna get the good times and the feels good? All I'm feeling is the hurt, is the pain from Miyo, because she does not deserve this. And I did not actually realize that this is going to be a drama at the first episode. I mean, after watching it, what I saw of it originally, that it's going to be some romance series that's really happy, especially with the freaking name, and it wasn't going to be that deep, but there's definitely a lot more to it than what I thought. So let's get into it. So Kudou Kyoko, man, I do not like this guy, at least at the very beginning, although, like I said, there has to be a reason why he was so cruel and just kind of a piece of shit. And he really showed his bad side to Miyo, who obviously is broken in so many ways and very apologetic because all she's known in her entire life is to be used and just treated harshly. And he is very rash to her, but at the same time, what he said at the very end, I can understand why he would be on guard with Miyo. But I mean, like, you should be able to tell that she isn't like all your past fiancés and that she doesn't seem to be here for an ulterior motive, which we actually do find out. A lot of the women who were going to be his fiancé, all they wanted was to basically use the man. And having some suspicion of her, I kind of get now, but at the same time, first impressions would tell you that she's really not that type of person. So the breakfast scene, oh god, dude, that really made me angry because Miyo woke up early and made the man breakfast and wanted to make it as good as possible, and he just refused to eat it. He was like, I can't eat this. Like, what the hell is wrong with the food? And he's like, I can't trust it. You might have poisoned me because you won't eat it first. And I'm like, what the hell? Why would she poison you? But okay, I guess if somebody tried to poison him before, I guess it makes sense, but what reason would she have to poison you? Can you not tell that she's trying to be a good person to you? Although she would have been a good person to anybody because, you know, how she was treated, and that's just kind of how she is. But then he just walked off and said, I'm not eating this. Oh my god, that made me so angry. And I was telling myself, there has to be a reason that we're gonna find out why he's treating Miyo like crap. But the one thing I will say I do like about him is the fact that he does not accept Miyo's apology. And I don't mean that like, oh, F you, Miyo, but it's more like, don't apologize to me. There's nothing to really apologize for. He did say that if you apologize so much, it loses its meaning, which is true, but all she's ever known is to like apologize and just know that she is not good enough for anyone, or at least her family. Also, the special abilities is another reason why Miyo was treated so harshly, because of course Kaya was able to see these monsters or spirits, whatever you want to freaking call them, and thus she was treated a whole lot better. And especially her mother was so proud of her, and she's like, well, of course our daughter is going to have these special abilities because it's our daughter, unlike that piece of shit Miyo who can't do anything right. It's like, oh my god, you just absolute monster. I hate you so damn much. And another thing that really pisses me off and just fuels my hatred even more, which I don't even know how the hell I could have hated her anymore at this point, but I mean, we're going to see through these 12 episodes how truly disgusting this person is, and maybe they're going to try to find some way to redeem her or some bullshit. I don't care what reason she has to treat Miyo so poorly. I will never forgive her. F her. There's this scene where Miyo goes to her room, which actually is super small, and I don't know if I said that in the last episode, but it is tiny. She was looking for her mother's possessions that she was given. She couldn't find them. So then a servant comes in and asks Miyo what's wrong, and she's like, I can't find them, and it has to be my stepmother who took them. And then she's like, I'm gonna go talk to her about that and confront her on it. And the servant's like, no, don't do that, because then you're just gonna make her angry, and it's just gonna be bad for you. Probably should have not said anything, but you gotta stand your ground. Then she goes, accuses of her mother, and was saying, how dare you accuse me of doing these terrible things? And then her hair comb falls off of Miyo, and she's like, oh, so you had this still. She steps on it and breaks it, and I'm like, F you, I hate you, I hope you literally just have a terrible life. You're getting all upset and mad that Miyo is accusing you of these terrible things. Who the hell would do it in the first place? And you literally just admitted that you did it by saying, oh, you still had this one thing left, or something along those lines. It's like, you know you're in the wrong, and you still act like you're not in the wrong. Like, just admit it, you're a piece of shit. At least own that shit. I mean, you kind of do, but like, why lie? You're not gonna feel bad about lying. If that wasn't already bad enough that Miyo was already heartbroken because her stepmother broke all her stuff that her mother gave her, then they actually lock her in that dark room by herself, and she is just crying and hitting the door because she wants out, which, I mean, obviously understandable. And she's just a child in this scene as well. It's not like she's a teenager now. No, she is a little girl. Her father even is there too. He's outside the building just watching this all happen, and I'm like, why are you not doing anything? I don't understand. Why are you just standing there and not saying a word? You're just letting it happen. Do you really love this piece of shit, ugly woman so much that you're willing to let your daughter, obviously he does, to be abused and not give a single shit? Yeah, it got me pretty freaking angry. I hate the mother most of all, but also the father isn't any better because he's just letting it happen. And maybe there's a deeper meaning and there's a reason she was treated so terribly through pretty much all her life. But man, if their freaking goal is just to get somebody pissed off and angry, they've done it. They have successfully freaking done it. Bravo, man. You are truly making me hate these freaking characters with a goddamn passion. And then at the very end of the episode, we see Miyo's father calling the guy she likes father, and he was all mad at Miyo's father because apparently Miyo was not even supposed to go to Kiyoka Kudou's family. She was actually assigned originally to another person's family, and then Miyo's father was like, it's none of your business what happens to Miyo. So that does make me wonder a little bit. Like I said earlier, are they going to try to redeem the father and the mother, or did he do this to Miyo to make her suffer even more? I'm more led to believe that the father sent Miyo to Kiyoka Kudou to make her life worse, because in the first episode, Minoru, I'm just going to call him Minoru because that's just easier to say, does tell his son that the reason everything is happening right now is for Miyo's sake, to make it better for her. So I don't know who's really in the wrong and who's really in the right, but I'm thinking, can we really trust their words? But My Happy Marriage, definitely still not too happy. Not going to probably be the sugar-coated, super sweet, honey-like series that I thought it was originally going to be. Either way, I'm absolutely loving this, and really just in the end, I want Miyo to be happy because she deserves happiness, man. She really does. But that's going to be it for the video, everyone. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, if you would not mind leaving a like and consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.